Now, it's been a good week for space enthusiasts in Africa. Zimbabwe and Uganda launched their first satellites aboard a NASA rocket. And South Africa held a groundbreaking ceremony for an Africa Deep space ground station, which will help NASA track missions to the moon and beyond. Our correspondent Adrian Krisch was at the ceremony in the village of Matjiesfontein, about 3 hours from Cape Town.
It sometimes feels like the clocks stopped ticking here a long time ago. Matjiesfontein was built around a railway station, and it still is the rare arrival of a train that brings a bit of life to the sleepy village.
The 400 residents mainly make a living off travelers who stop here on their journey from Cape Town to Johannesburg. But this could change because scientists say that this is one of the best places on Earth to communicate with the heavens.
Clear skies and practically no rainfall. The conditions just outside the village in the Karoo desert are ideal.
It's time for Africa to be counted when we're talking about the global space market. Today we're breaking ground for building a ground station that will allow us to be able to track and talk to satellites that go to the moon and outer space, to other planets.
The project is a partnership between South Africa's National Space Agency and the US space agency NASA.
We have been working with them for so many years to identify the best location in all of South Africa, if not in all of Africa, to be part of a subnet of ground station supporting the Artemis program.
Artemis is NASA's program to return astronauts to the moon by 2024, preparing the way for human missions to Mars. Ground stations like the new one in South Africa will play a key role in communication during the space flights.
You are the generation that's going to defy the existing laws of physics and probably bring us new laws of physics.
Missions that will also require talent, the NASA team tells students during a visit to a school in Cape Town. That's igniting hopes for the first person of color walking on the moon on a future mission.
What they spoke about, the space exploration, it's actually intriguing for me. I love the stars and the universe.
I was thinking of more going into the engineering field, but more the engineering with NASA and working on rockets and stuff in the future. And I like looking towards the future, wondering what it might look like, going out of our solar system, exploring space, and just all of it. It's exciting. It just makes you feel like you can do something to improve the world.
This is the generation that's going to take us to Mars. I firmly believe that this new generation, I call it the internet generation, they possess so much capabilities. Knowledge is within the tips of their fingers. But information alone is not enough. They really need to be guided by people who've been there, and this is the kind of thing that we do. We are trying to prepare the next generation to move in, to replace us when it's time for us to retire.
Back in Matjiesfontein, they can't wait for a NASA sign at the village entrance, bringing in more tourists. Some see it as the hand of heaven.
That is a blessing from praying, because we really need, then people can go up there and they can sleep here. I thank God this is like a fountain that they found in the desert. And I know this business. So if we got people, we will survive.
An optimistic outlook for the future, but residents will have to be patient. Only in 3 years' time will the station be speaking to travelers in space.